that are owned by churches or owned by organizations that are doing well, I will also help to be able to sustain them, and so that it will to help the school fees come down a little bit, by subsidizing some things for them, helping them and make sure that they do well, then do the government wants well for the pure free education to happen.
All right, taking a look at your profile, I see you do have quite a rich curriculum. It has a fellowship of this, member of this.
Yes.
I mean, there's just a whole lot to start to read out. But then, what qualification do you think you have, or what qualification do you have, do you think has prepared you the most for the job you're asking for?
Well, first of all, it's the experience that I got from, those, I've done a lot of courses here and there on management, human management and all that. But one of the most important part that gingered me and that I got experience from what I'm looking for is being the former local government chairman of Arochukwu.
Okay.
I had opportunity to be able to deal with the people. I had opportunity to be able to understand the people in the grassroots. I had opportunity to be able to give back to them, to be able to help build schools.
Were you an elected chairman or transitional chairman?
I was an elected chairman.
Okay.
Yes, so I was able to help them to build schools. For instance, when I came into that local government, the civil servants were owed about 4 or 5 months, and I was like, well, how am I supposed to pay these guys? I was worried about that, because how can you leave people their work, based on my faith in God. I have, I'm a man of faith. I know that the Bible says that anyone that works should be paid.
Yeah.
So if you don't pay someone that works, it's a sin. And that's very deep, because that person has families to take care of. When I started there, like I was saying, they were owing about 4 or 5 months' salaries to the people. And these are people that earn like 25,000, 30,000. They probably have 2-3 children in their homes. And so it was so serious. So I had to forego the security votes that they used to come to my office, and used almost all of them to be able to, for a couple of months, to be able to pay off. So after 3 months or something, I paid off, about 4 months, I paid off all this, what they were owing. Then from the point I finished paying till the last day I left there in 2000, I didn't owe any salaries. But then it's in the record for anyone to find out. And I did things from infrastructure to agriculture to empowerment to environment issues, cleaning up the environment in Arochukwu. And, we didn't have much money to go and tar roads, but I was grading because I had a permanent grader in each of because we have 5 clans, Arochukwu, Isu.
You bought the graders?
No, they're one higher, but we had one in the local one that was old, but I fixed it up. So we was using that, then the other ones we rent them. And we were making sure that every 6 months or something, the roads were graded. And, these things, people can,
Have access.
Yes, I have access to that. And, and all the projects that I did there, they are still there. And like the high court, I built a high court. Well, I built abattoir. I rebuilt schools and built new blocks in the schools, gave them water system toilets in the schools, and did fencing in some of the schools. I couldn't finish all of them. And I did, I started a fish hatchery.
Really?
Yes, where we still there. The infrastructure is still there, but I don't think they're going on with it. And we produced fingerlings, which I used to empower clans, because we had 5 clans: Abam, Ihechowa, Isu, Arochukwu itself, and Otutu. And so what I was doing, I was empowering different people in those areas in helping them to start up fish ponds. So what I did, they received fingerlings from that fingerling production place in Arochukwu. Then we'll give them to develop. These things will grow and became an empowerment thing for these people. It was working. There's one in Abam. There's one in Abam and Arochukwu itself. Then, the other ones that were in construction before we finished, because after that first tenure, because it was only 2 years that we were doing at the time. And there's a stadium I started in. I did almost like half of it. Did the field, did the sitting thing on one side, like a half stadium. Yeah, but we didn't get to finish all that. So that's just the 2 things. I did the judges' quarters. We did a lot of Corvettes, those bigger Corvettes, like looks like a big mini bridge, everywhere. We did all that. So we did so much, and also empowering people, by, and there's something that I noticed in Arochukwu when I was there. There was employment. People were doing things. All these ones that were doing too much of Okada, the bike.
Yeah.
They were leaving that bike, using it as a private vehicle.
Mode of transportation.
Yes, transportation. Then started learning how to do bricklaying or different things, or learning how to build and all that. A lot of them were there. I don't know what's going on today. Well, I see some of them all not having jobs and all that. So that's one of the things. That's where I got my energy from, and I am, by the grace of God, I'm promising that the same mindset and energy that I have, I will impute it into Abia to give back.
All right. Oh, if this were a job application, do you think Chibuike Jonas has answered these questions effectively? Call the studio line 0916 0333 965. 0916 0333 965. There's a second number you can call, 0916 0000965. In the studio with me is the governorship candidate of the ADP, the Action Democratic Party, former member of the PPA, the Progressive People's Alliance, and a local government chairman for Arochukwu between 2008 and 2010. All right. Do you think, let me rephrase it. How do you fancy your chances against the other candidates of more popular parties?
Well, like I told you, it's not about the parties. It's about the content of character of who they have interest in. If that's why I'm here to talk, so that people can hear me.
Yeah.
Yes, and so that they understand who I am, ask me questions, or if verify the things that I said that I've done. If they prove what the things I said I've done, and they think I've done well, they should be able to give me the chance and opportunity to be able to, do the same thing and more for Abia State, because Abia State has more funds to be able to do this.
Okay, so you fancy, you think you're in a good stead, because you really didn't answer the question. I mean,
yeah,
I want to know what you think about yourself standing side by side with other candidates on election day.
Oh, definitely better than them.
Why do you say so?
Because I have more experience all of them. I know that I have the experience with the people in giving back. I have the experience of giving government funds, being in charge of government funds, and how did I use it? It can be verified, and they can investigate it. Well, yeah, a couple of them might have more funds, in the pocket. I don't know how they made their money, but that's not my place to say. But they can throw away money, they can give money everywhere, but that's not what happened. That's not what happened with Obi being popular everywhere. He didn't spend all that money. So a lot of them I know are spending money. I might not have that kind of money they have, but I have the blessing of being opportune to be able to do this and prove myself that I did well as a local government chairman, and I'm asking that I'm given an opportunity to show myself in Abia, and I promise the same thing I did in Arochukwu, I will do better in Abia State.
Someone might just, someone sent me a message and say, how come why are you not contesting for House of Assembly first?
Well, what can House of Assembly do for Abia personally?
Okay.
So it's a question for that person. I'm only doing it because I think I'm qualified. Sorry?
Enact laws.
That's beautiful. That's good. That's for that. But I have a purpose, and I came in for the purpose. You see, people like this that's answering asking that question might be asking it based on sentiment, because that person that's asking that question knows that I'm good, but he's thinking, let's give it. Why don't we just go and support this person or support that person? I've been getting calls like that, but the reason they're saying that is because maybe they think, I don't know what they're thinking, but honestly, they are very wrong. I am the best qualified. I should be the preferred. As a matter of fact, okay. I am the preferred.
Glad to know that you changed your compared.
Yes. So
use of superlative.
Yes. So I do know that I'm. I don't know who that is there that could come and sit with me and compare. Well, some of them would have been in private sector and did well, but I could tell you one thing: there's a big difference between private sector and working in the government. based on the who you're dealing with. You're dealing with the people, and you're dealing with the issues and all the troubles in the government and all that. Yeah, that's just the truth. I've proved myself. So it's for them to judge.
Goes to, well, I understand.
Yeah.
But then there's been this agitation for power to return to Abia North for some time.
Yes.
And of course, you're of the Abia North senatorial district, right? Would you say you align yourself with those thoughts as well?
Well, see, based on my faith, fairness is good. Equity is good.
Okay.
And I think one of the reasons people that arranged it when they did it because of equity, fairness, to be fair to everybody. Because we come from different areas. We have 3 zones, senatorial zones. It's divided into 3: the north, the south, and the central.
Yeah.
And it's been moving fine. And if you notice, I want to tell you this: out of most of the places in Abia, in southeast, our state is one of the most peaceful during an election, because people kind of like agree that let us be here, from here, let us go there, from here, let us go there. But I don't know what happened this time. They decided, the people in some parties decided to, come from everywhere. Yeah, but I understand that some of them did it out of the connections they have in the government or in their parties, or maybe the power that they own. So, but I'm not that kind of person. I am someone of proper standing, and doing the right thing. So, doing the right thing, I think, is a turn of the North. So, but when I'm saying that, I don't see anyone that will compete with me. I mean all of them, from south, north, east, and west, whatever it is. But I know that in Abia North, I can't even see anyone else.
Well, there are 2 major candidates from Abia North. I've had the privilege of speaking with 2 of them as well. And one of them feels he has government experience and private experience, having been the chief of staff, and such that puts him in a good stead to be the most preferred. He's also alluded to the fact that he's a young person and he has age on his side, but you seem to have the same qualities, as he does.
Yes.
I don't think you're up to 60.
I'm around there, but I'm getting close.
You're in your 50s.
Yeah, I'm almost 60.
All right.
Yes.
Then you are also of the private sector background, and you do have the public service background as well.
Yeah.
But then here is my final question. Do you see yourself stepping down or going into some form of alliance with anyone from any other party, probably to foster the Abia North agenda, or to ensure that power comes to you and the person, and then, I mean, you know how it is, lobby and get something out of it eventually. Do you see yourself, aligning with any of the candidates at the moment?
No, I don't think so, because I see it's like a trend.
Okay.
Because people, even like, you come out, and if you don't come out like a big name, they always like, maybe this one will go and collect money from so and so person, and it's like a trend. I've been noticing, and I'm noticing that, but not for someone like me. If people that know me, then if they know me truly, they know I'm someone. I have respect for myself, and I have a reason why I'm out, and that's why I'm doing it. I didn't come because I think I have the whole money in the world. I came because I want to make a change to my people. I came because I want to empower the youth. I came because I want to empower the women. I think I want to be able to develop this place, make it better than the plans that Okpara did.
All right. I want you to give us your final words on the program. It's been quite a momentous time, spending the past 35-40 minutes with you. But then sell yourself. If this is what's it called, your summation, please summarize.
Well, I like you heard me, my name is Chibuike Okorafor Jonas. I'm from Arochukwu, and I'm running for governor in a party called Action Democratic Party. And I was the former local government chairman of Arochukwu, and I'm only appealing to Abians. Check my background and check what I've done when I was the chairman of Arochukwu. If you think that I did well, come and support me. Please remove sentiments from your mind. It's not about party, It's about the content of character of who is coming out to say that he wants you. So I'm begging you, please, Abians, come and support Chibuike Jonas in ADP to be the governor of Abia come 2023.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you very
Mazi Chibuike Jonas,
you.
for coming on the program today. It's
Thank
been
you.
momentous having this conversation with you.
Thank you.
And I can only wish you good luck.
Thank you.
And success out there on the polls.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. God bless you.
You're welcome. All right, that's the much we can take on the program. That's where the cookie will crumble. It's been the standpoint. I have feelings that we're going to have another governorship candidate right after now. So stay tuned to the Dow, the sound of your city, 96.5 on a frequency modulated band. The name is Temple Bara. And my guest has been Mazi Chibuike Jonas, the governorship candidate of the Africa Democratic Party, Action Democratic Party. Have yourself a wonderful day and bye for now.